Hello everyone, this is MegaPhilX, and here we're gonna do something a little bit special. We're gonna look at all the failures I took while trying to perfect Launch Octopus. No dash, no charge, no damage. So this is of course this is not counting all the attempts I tried to do it before this bunch of attempts I made recently. So there's a lot more than those. There we go. So as you can see, his straight torpedoes, the three green ones he fires, are like, you pretty much need to take them out with shots when you're too close to him. You have to take out the one that goes like downward, otherwise it's gonna hit you before you're far enough, because X is very, very slow compared to classic Mega Man. Here we go, another one. Classic Mega Man would probably be able to do this better than X, because X walks so goddamn slow compared to classic Mega Man. Of course, X has the dash that turns him into a bullet, but hey, we can't do it. And there we go. So as he starts the fight, he always jumps towards you, but he has different length of jumps. And when he's too close to you, there's not much he can do. As you can see, if you try to jump above him, like pretty much every time you jump, you're in a bad position in this fight, because he fires so much projectiles, so many projectiles, that you fall so slow since you're underwater that you're gonna fall into his projectiles. So the best thing you can do is stay on the ground and try to shoot down his projectile. Now, this thing here, this is like pretty much the worst thing he can do, and he loves to do it all the time. This thing. See, he fires like waves of them, one after another. There's not much you can affect. There's nothing you can do about it. They're gonna track you down. Except, of course, when what you just saw here, when you're far enough, you can easily dodge them by performing a very short jump. Basically, they stop tracking you after a while, those fish torpedoes. So what you want to do, well, that was a stupid thing. I shouldn't have jumped here. See, even when you're close to him, those fish will get you. And if they don't, it's the 11,000 straight torpedoes is gonna fire that's gonna get you. So when he's close by, if he decides to throw those fishes, there's nothing you can do about it. So it's pretty much a quick man situation, because you know, when you try to fight quick man at the start of the fight, if he does a long short jump followed by boomerangs in another jump, like in another medium jump, there's nothing you can do to dodge it. It's the same thing with this guy. Either he jumps in front of you and he starts spamming fishes, or he jumps in front of you and then jumps above you to do the tornado attack. That's when you can actually start fighting him. So here I'm shooting his torpedoes down, but then I jumped for stupid reason. Like sometimes I expect him to jump or to do something else, so I jump for no reason, because it's just I'm nervous. So this one is a painful one. This attempt, you're gonna see. Like, I got pretty lucky. He didn't do too many fishes from close range. The game freaking slows down because there's so much stuff on screen. So now I got lucky. He did jump above me instead of using the torpedo fishes. So there you go. I'm not too... I'm lucky right now. He's not too bad. So I always turn around while running away from... And there we go. That wasn't too painful. There's another one later you're gonna see where I was like devastated with it. Now keep in mind, there's been a lot more attempts before this that I didn't like. I didn't keep the recording. So this is even worse than what you're seeing here. And I can't imagine having went through the entire stage to get to this guy and basically having him rolling dice. Like, you're pretty much at the mercy of him. Oh. Yeah, you're at the mercy of him firing these torpedo fishes which track you. If he does it, if he does it too close, you're done for. There's no way you can get out of it. Sometimes I've managed to get out of it, but then I was so like shocked that I did it that something else happened anyway after that. You see, when he jumps, it's pretty much a death sentence if you're in the air in this fight, because he is so goddamn fast when he jumps, and he's so huge, and X is so slow that the only way to dodge his attack and his jumps is to anticipate what he's gonna do, like guess what he's gonna do like seconds in advance, which is of course impossible. So see, I don't stop shooting, because when I'm dodging stuff I keep shooting, because you have to take down his projectiles by shooting them. This is like, when he starts the fight, this is like the quick man thing. Like, look at this. Start all over again. There you go. It's so infuriating, but it's pretty funny to watch. See, I was shooting that torpedo just in case it comes in my direction. It's impossible to dodge him when he jumps when you're in the air. This attempt is a painful one. Look at his health. Right, he has this tendency to, like, when he does use the tornado attack, it's good because it's easy to dodge and it's easy to score a couple hits when he lands. But if he does it at close range, you know that when he's gonna land, if he does the fish torpedoes, you're done for. But also this attack makes the fight longer, so it makes you. It creates the illusion that you're making progress because you've been fighting him a long time, but you can't damage him while he does that. So you're kind of, you think that you're making progress, but you're not. So I've been pretty lucky now. He uses the straight torpedoes, not too bad. Here, hope he's not gonna throw. Alright, he jumps over me, cool. And when he jumps, sometimes he does such a short jump that you don't have time to run underneath him because X is slow. And there we go. Oh god. That was so painful. He was 2 hit points away from dying. That's ridiculous. And then you start over again and he jumps in your face and uses the fish torpedoes. So you're like, half the time he just ends the fight after 2 seconds. So it's when the fight actually starts is when you kind of have, like, you know, a chance of fighting him. But imagine going through the stage only for him to jump in your face and do this. This is like ridiculous. Here, try to dodge it. Yeah, you did it. You see, I managed to dodge it, but there's so much shit. He fires so many torpedoes that it's just a lucky thing when you manage to dodge him. Like, he can't stop firing those damn things. And he can do it mid-jump, he can do it, like, he does it all the time. See, if you try to jump those torpedoes, there's so many of them that, and you're so slow that they're gonna get you. Sometimes he gets planted into the ground for a long time and he can deal a lot of damage, but I never found a way to really exploit that. There you go. The closer he is, the less chances you have of surviving. Even if you spam the button, sometimes a straight torpedo is gonna pass through and hit you. Oh god, that shouldn't have done that. I should have jumped higher. See, sometimes you manage to pin him like that for a long time and you deal a lot of damage, but it's just an illusion. He's only giving you the illusion that you're gonna be able to beat him. Like, see, sometimes he fires those things like 4 times in a row. Like, how the hell are you supposed to dodge that? When he's far, it's okay. You can do just a little jump and the fish will go all over the place, but they won't hit you. You have to keep watching his tentacles, because if he does the fish attack, he swings his tentacles around, and if he does it multiple times, like, he can do it twice. Like, he can move his tentacles, fish come out, and the fish are not even like at their full momentum, and he's already swinging his tentacles to do it a second time. So you have to watch him carefully when he's doing that. Like, sometimes he does it like 4 times in a row from far away. You can dodge them, but you have to jump a little bit every time the torpedoes are fired to throw them off. And you have to keep firing like crazy to make sure that your shots will take them down. Don't forget to turn around and shoot down the green torpedoes, because... oh god, that was so close. How the hell did I manage to pull that off? And still going. I'm almost at half health, and this looks like it lasted for an eternity. There he goes. Oh, not too bad. He's cool with me now. Oh, but here it comes. There you go. I've tried jumping above him, I've tried jumping on the walls, I've tried all kinds of things. Look at this. Like, there's no way you can dodge that. And if you manage to do the first wave, to deal with the first wave, the second wave will get you. And the third and fourth one sometimes. Look at this shit. It's like... This is really like projectile crazy. But he's still kind of fun to fight. I mean, he's not... yeah, I mean, he's very luck based. It depends on luck a little bit. I tried to dodge the second one, but it was not happening. Yeah, but he's still, you know, fun. You fire the projectiles, destroy them. There's some things that are cool to learn, like the turnaround maneuver is pretty insane for the beginner. But this guy almost like burned me out of playing X1. I was like, I suddenly like didn't see X1 as such a good game anymore after trying to fight this guy and beat him with no upgrades, no charge. God damn it, did you see that? But yeah, I mean, it's still. I still think X1 is one of the best, and this guy is still one of my favorite Mavericks. This guy and Spark Mandrill. But up until now, I have always thought X was kind of better design than the classic series, but until you try it without charge shot, that is when you realize that the game is made for the charge shot. And the dash as well. Which is, I would have expected them to make it a bit more like easier to do it somehow without the charge shot and the dash. But looking back, I still think it's a great game. I think it's the better one. I think I have always had a hard time deciding between X1 and X4 as my favorite X games. It used to be X4 without a doubt, but I've learned to appreciate X1 way more recently because I don't know, I think it has the better like feeling to it. It really drives the point across that it's not classic Mega Man, it's completely different. And the music, the boss music is amazing. It's like the best of the series. X4 is good as well, but this one is better, slightly better, in my opinion. You just don't get the boss intro and the boss fight music are just so badass in this game. God damn it! Look at this. Oh, this, like you dodged the first wave. Sucker! Here comes the second one. Ah, just let me fight you. There you go. And it's done. 72 deaths. Well, hits. Now this is an attempt that's gonna... Oh god, how did I dodge that? This is an attempt that's gonna be painful. Look at his health. Going down. Yeah, keep doing that. But not that. Sometimes he does such a short jump that you can't run underneath him. It's completely random, there's nothing you can do about it. And you're just too slow to deal with, to react to it. You have to just run in advance underneath him when you expect him to jump. Look at this! He's just standing there. Oh crap. Oh! I get frustrated just watching this. This is ridiculous. Oh god, what am I gonna... Okay, you see here I managed to jump over him, but did you see how slow X was? Did you see how, like... I had to hope to god that he was not gonna turn around and fire those torpedoes back at me. I was like super lucky he didn't like fire anything in my direction. Like, this attempt is taking forever, but I'm not doing too much damage to him here. I'm at like 1/3 into the fight. It's taking forever, and at any point you can just like screw it up. Don't fire the fish, don't fire the fish, torpedoes, there he goes. Alright, I managed to deal with it. Oh god! Oh! Oh. Stop! He loves those torpedoes. Homing torpedoes are like the worst thing that he can do, and he does it all the time. I think my favorite Maverick to fight in this game was Spark Mandrill. Like, he's insanely tough because he's like freaking huge and he dashes all over the place, but he's pretty fun to fight. Oh my god. You have to jump just high enough for the fish to get attracted, like above your head, because it's gonna do that. Like, none of my shots hit it. Yeah, Spark Mandrill is pretty much the most badass one. And he's very fun to fight. Yeah, he's a little bit luck based, but he's very fun to fight. This one's the second. I like Launch Octopus because of his design, his character design, and I like the fact that he just spams the shit out of his projectiles. But perfecting him without the dash and charge is crazy. Now, I haven't talked about Sting Chameleon. Look at this. He's pretty, like, he's 1/3 away from dying. And, oh god. Oh. But yes, Sting Chameleon, I have tried him a little bit, and it's the falling spikes are the worst things, because without the dash you have to be already moving in the correct direction to avoid them. And I'm not even sure I'm gonna attempt him seriously, because I think I'm gonna end up killing myself if I tried this. Like here, not even counting the attempts I did way before that months ago, were 83 failures in a row. And I've been fighting him for a while now. Stop. You want him to do that, but also it makes the fight longer. Here, oh god, he jumped too short and I couldn't clear him. And then after that it's back to just like, oh nope, it's just back to getting stopped short because he just jumps in your face and kills you. Oh shit, oh my god, he got me. Oh god, he's gonna, oh okay, so yeah, always take the direction that's gonna like move you away from him and away from the wall. And sometimes it just does the tornado like right next to you, like, and you're between him and the wall, so you know that when he's gonna land from that, oh crap, from that tornado, your fate's gonna be decided by whether he shoots homing torpedoes or straight torpedoes. Eh. Oh god. With the dash I could have dodged that no problem, but without the dash it's out of the question. Alright, so now this one is the successful attempt. So what have I done to make him more manageable? I don't know, maybe he should have fired, like stopped in midair to fire his torpedoes, his straight torpedoes. That could have probably helped, because it would have given me more time to react. Because now he just jumps forward without stopping and he fires constantly while moving, which is crazy. That could have probably helped. And the fish torpedoes, maybe they could have spread out and then home in on you, instead of like homing in on you right away and then just go in straight line. It would have been possible to have him fire a shitload of projectiles and still be manageable without the dash. Maybe X should be able to move a little bit faster, which of course would have made the dash a little bit pointless, but like Zero in Mega Man Zero runs faster, and so the dash barely has a difference. And he's dead. 1 out of 93 attempts was a success. And there's way more than 93 attempts, by the way. Those are just the ones I captured recently. Oh god, it feels good. I was so happy to be done with this guy. You get Homing Torpedo, and thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my suffering, and we'll see you next time for a new perfect boss. Maybe. See ya.